Hey y'all.
Hey.
Welcome to the collective status.
For watching. I'm A for Aaliyah.
I'm that speak now chick.
And I'm K. Alexandria.
Mhm.
How are y'all? How's your Wednesday going? Your working woman Wednesday.
That part. Make sure y'all comment on Facebook and YouTube so we can see. And
Mm-hmm. Both of them. It don't matter which one.
My Wednesday has been pretty long.
Yeah. It's always like that. Halfway through the week, you think about Friday.
Okay.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah, my week's been long, but that's neither here nor there.
yeah,
I
it's
took a
been
big run.
What about you, Leah?
today wasn't that long for me. And tomorrow's low key my Friday, but this week has been testing. Very
Mm-hmm.
testing for some reason. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go with the test because don't come
Mm-hmm.
after.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's been a good day though.
Facts.
Wednesday.
Well, so far this week, I think a lot of people are excited due to us getting justice for George Floyd. So that's an amazing thing. So far, so good. I was actually shocked, and that's so sad to say, but I'm glad that it did come through. I'm glad it happened. It's something that we needed. So I know his family is feeling. I mean, of course, they're still hurting in a lot of areas, of course, because they lost someone close to them. But at the same time, they got justice for his life, and that's a lot of things that a lot of Black people, people of our skin color, that are passing, and for all the wrong reasons, aren't getting. So just to see that
Yeah.
come to light is definitely an amazing thing. So I'm happy for that. I'm
Yep.
happy for
We
that.
we still gotta wait and see the verdict, the full verdict, like how much time they give him.
That's the part. That's the part that,
Because the
yeah.
minimum is 15, so let's see.
Do you know when that's supposed to happen? Did they
I
say?
have to check into that, but we gonna look into it. We gonna
Okay.
that's the
But then on the flip side, they're saying how I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. Do you
title.
call her? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
That was
definitely shooting for justice for Micaiah Scott. I don't know the specific story. I definitely didn't get to read into it all. I just know they were saying. I know the post I saw that said during the verdict that was occurring. I guess she called for help, and then in the midst of her calling for help, she was found dead. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
heard that she was getting jumped. And
that's
she
what I
called
heard
the
too.
police for help, and by the time the police got there, they just seen her with a knife because, of course, she probably like, trying to like defend herself, and they
Right.
automatically just shot her.
But it's like, do y'all not have tasers? Do you not know how to like shoot to
Calm a
the
situation
person to
down. I
put
thought they
it
were supposed to talk something
down?
down first.
So is that the same? So that's the same situation with the knife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had a
Okay.
knife, but she was getting
Okay.
jumped. That's why she called
It
them.
was supposed to, it was apparently it was four females that arrived at her house where
Mm.
she was living. And and she called them because she knew that she was getting jumped. Or whoever the parent was that was there. I mean, not the parent, it was like a family member. It was two older people in the video that I saw. It was a guy and then it was a lady. And then when the cop that came out, he was outside his car for like literally 15 to 20 seconds before he even shot her. Like, even when you watch the video, you can see that all he was saying, all he was like, get down, get down. That's all he said. And he said it probably like, I feel like two or three times. And then he has his gun out while he's saying it. And so she was in the video that is this, I think it was one girl that fell on the ground that she was pushing off of her. Then there was this girl in this pink tracksuit who was trying to get at her too, and somebody else. So she pulled the knife out because it's like you do have to defend yourself. It's like four
Right.
Yeah.
people running up to me, but all he saw was a knife, and he literally shot her. And he just got to the scene. It was two whole entire other cops that was there that were already standing in front of the situation and weren't really doing anything
Hmm.
like as he was. And even when you see that he shot the girl, you can look at the other cop and tell he was kind of like, oh, like this just happened.
Yeah.
It was a
I
lot.
mean, like you couldn't have ran. I mean, I wasn't there, but it's like you couldn't have ran and tackled her. You couldn't have stopped, said something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I
In
would. I
general,
would
they
like to
supposed to
do that.
de-escalate the situation first by trying to talk the person down.
Yeah.
If you
Like.
know she's the person that's called, obviously with her being the only one getting ganged up on,
Mhm.
you supposed to. I mean, obviously she's not gonna come at you with the knife. She called you.
Uh huh.
Like they need to get their ass locked up.
It's sad though, because she was definitely young, way too young, way too young, way too young. It's
16.
crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. So, I think that's like mostly those are like the main two things that I know that's been like flaring
It's a
around.
lot of things.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Austin was a 14-year-old boy. I think he was 14 who got
Oh
shot.
yeah.
And the police, it was a woman police officer who said she thought it was her taser. That situation
I'm
happened
so sick of hearing that.
a couple weeks. It's just like
Then the
not the
little
kids
girl
now. Not
in
the adults, kids.
Chicago. Remember the little girl in Chicago? She was in the back seat. There was
Oh yeah, with her
somebody
father.
shot. Somebody shot in from the back of the car through the back and shot
At a
like multiple
McDonald's or
rounds.
something like that. But I don't think that was the police. I think that was like a
No, it
random,
was but it's still like it's
terrible.
multiple issues. Yeah, it's just too many people, too many
Hmm.
things.
Too
Way
many
too much.
children. But
Whew.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's
Um,
like a subject.
Right.
just to get, I'm not even gonna touch on like my situation heavy because I'm still kind of like getting over it, whatever. But I just want to say like just ladies in general that are watching, even guys, like I don't know if you could be in a situation, you could be the person on the other end. When it comes to like driving, and I didn't even have road rage last night, so it's just I only imagine if I did. If when it comes to driving in the car, like somebody taking too long to stop at the stop, like they're at the stoplight too long or whatever. Like I just would say, like just take accountability and just take control of your anger when you're on the road. Like you never know what the other person's thinking, you never know what they're going through, whatever the case may be. Just to make a long story short, Ali, I don't know if you've seen the post or not. Basically, last night me and my friend were kind of basically I don't even know how to call it, like a high speed chase. I don't know like what to call it, but a guy basically didn't have his lights on. I made a like it wasn't even like a long right. It was literally an immediate right. So I know for a fact like I was good. And out of nowhere a car pops up behind me. And I asked my friend immediately, like, girl, where did this car come from? Like,
Right.
she's like, what car? And that right there was flag number one because I'm like, okay, I know I'm not tripping. Like, your lights aren't on, especially if the passenger driver is a
Thank
passenger
you.
seat person is telling me, we're like responding back saying, like, what car or whatever.
Right.
That's that. Immediately, the high beams come on. And I'm just kind of like, what in the world? So he's swerving, he's swerving, he's swerving. So I started slowing down. I can't see. Like it's dark. This street doesn't have any like if there were street lights by this time, I'm not paying them any attention. I can't see. Like it's just
Right.
I'm blinded basically. So by the time he's able to like get around me, goes around me, gets in front of me, and slams on brakes, like wanting me to hit him. So I was able, like, my brakes were like stopping, but when I got to the point where I knew I was gonna be able to stop all the way without hitting him, I swerved my car, got in front of him, and his window was down. Like he had pulled his window down, but it's like, what is there to talk about? Like you're being crazy right now. So I'm literally going, 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 and he's like behind me, like chasing me, literally. And I'm just kind of like, where is this coming from? Like where? Like who are you?
People
What
be
do you want?
crazy. People be crazy
Yeah.
for real.
So I turned to a neighborhood. And immediately, like when I turned in, I thought he was gonna keep going at the last minute. I guess he decided, like, no, I'm gonna keep messing with them. So he turned to the neighborhood too. So I keep going, and he kind of like pulls over in front of another car that was like parked in front of their home. So I'm thinking he's about to like pull over and then make a U-turn and then leave. I thought, okay, he got his scare out, like he's
Right.
done
He all
bullying.
about his business.
He pulls out and continues to follow me down the street. So basically, I'm able to go all the way down, turn the cul-de-sac. So when I'm turning the cul-de-sac, he's charging down the street, like basically gonna hit me head on, like forget everything, has nothing to
He
lose.
must have been drunk or something.
Something was up, and I'm like, what in the world?
Because his
So
lights already wasn't on, so he
Right.
was already
exactly.
something.
So he's charging. So by the time he's coming down, I'm already angled at somebody's driveway. So I just go into their driveway. Mind you, I'm not even in and this is like, no, everybody has different living situations, but I'm not even in the best side of town of Charlotte.
Okay.
So now I'm pulling into somebody's driveway I don't know, and I'm beeping the horn. Like my friend instantly was like, beep the horn, just hold the horn down. Like, so we're sitting in the driveway, just beeping the horn, holding it down. And he's like, because they kind of had like a hill in a way, like it wasn't a steep hill. So he's at the bottom, just parked, waiting for me to come back down, like basically trying to block me from being able to come back down. So then he pulls off a little bit and then backs up, sits there for a little while. Then he pulls all the way up the hill and literally comes all the way down, like straight shot. I was like, okay, he's tripping. Like, so that's
Yeah.
when we're still beeping. He gets to mocking us while he's beeping too. Like, I don't know if he's trying to be funny. I don't know if he thought that we were beeping at him. No, we're trying to beep for somebody to come outside and help us because you're
Yeah,
crazy.
because
Like,
you
what's going
weird.
on?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, eventually he pulls up beside us and we get down because the first thing I'm thinking is a shooting. Like I'm like, okay, he's about to shoot the car. Like that's my first thought. He's about to shoot the car.
Right, that's what I would have thought too.
Girl, heart is like beating. My friend's on the phone with the police. I'm on the phone with somebody. Like we're dropping locations. Like somebody come pull up. Like we just need somebody to pull up. So and like even to say like nobody even came outside. Like not one person came.
Crazy. That's how you know you wasn't in the best.
Not one person came outside. I was just like, are you serious? And then on top of that, I'm thinking like, what if this person, like even a conversation with my mom and my dad today, like what if the person's house that we're outside of think we're trying to attack them and they come outside shooting at us? Like now we're, you know what I mean? Like it's just too much
just running through your head at this point.
So I finally wrote down the window. I was like, I'm sick of it, I'm tired, but I didn't roll it all the way down. Like, I just cracked it because I don't want you to see my face. I don't want you to know what I look like, nothing like.
Right.
And I was like, what did we do to you? Like, look, like, tell me, what did we do to you? B, you cut me off. When that was the response,
a man?
Yes, a black man at that.
That's crazy.
When that was the response back, I was just so confused. You're seriously telling me like you're about to run me off the road because you got cut off because your lights weren't on? That's my fault. So basically, we were shooken up. Like my energy was off for the rest of the day. Like I was just kind of like, everything that's going on right now. Are you serious? Like
ignorant. People are ignorant.
So finally, he pulled off. He leaves and he says all his little words like whatever, calling me all type of bees. I don't even care. I apologize and let it be because at the end of the day, I don't know what you have in your car. Like I don't know if you're trying to get an explanation.
And the thing is, he's crazy because he don't know what you was inside of that car.
Yeah, so at that point, you gotta play it safe because it's like you don't know what type of lunatic you dealing with.
Thank you. I said he really had to be off something, or really had to be going through some things. And then it's like the tag wasn't even a North Carolina tag. I mean, I'll tell y'all the tag offline, but it wasn't a North Carolina tag. So we're assuming it was a rental car. That's even worse. So you're willing to wreck a rental car because you're trying to prove a point? I'm just confused.
Right.
So I was like, you didn't have your lights on. So he proceeded to leave. I waited till my friend got there, and then we just follow her out just in case, he was parked somewhere trying to get me while it was just crazy. And I just say that to say, like, just be careful. Like, it got me not even wanting to drive anywhere at night by myself. Because had I been alone, I feel like I would have panicked even more. Because while she was on the phone with 911, I'm focused on the road. Like, we were both tag teaming the situation. So,
what did that say?
Y'all. Just be safe. It's crazy people out here, and that's just too much. It's just too much. So, be safe.
How did they respond?
Yeah, the
cops
ended up coming out, or
the people? Nobody.
No, I'm talking about
the
cops. No.
Did y'all give them the license plate or anything?
She gave them the license plate number. I want to say she said it twice, if I'm not mistaken. But it wasn't quick enough. Like they said they were sending somebody out, but we sat in that driveway for like 5 minutes alone. Like he had enough. We was beeping. He had enough time to go up the street, sit there for a minute. You know what I mean? Go up the street again, come back. Like we were sitting there for a minute.
They could have been there
to the point we left. My friend just called him and was like, "We don't need y'all no more."
That's crazy.
Yeah, she was like, "We're good. We're gone. We don't need y'all no more."
That's crazy.
It was crazy, but yeah, y'all just be safe. Like, I mean, I know sometimes it's kind of like somebody cuts you off, whatever case may be. Sometimes you gotta just be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you. You ain't hit my car, and I'm gonna be thankful for it. Whatever. So yeah, that's my spiel. That's my week. Oh yeah,
something like that happened to one of my friends. But she was at a stop and she literally stopped, and somebody got mad because she stopped, and they came out, and it was at dark too, and she was by herself, and the dude came around to her car and flashed his gun at her, and she our age, like my age, and she called me crying, like scared, like I can't believe that just happened, and I was like,
you flashing your gun
all because you stopped at a stop sign, somebody was in a rush like that, like, and then he flashed his gun, and it was a black man, and I'm like. Okay.
It's like y'all supposed to be protecting us, and y'all doing all this extra stuff because of a little.
That's not every black man, but
there's
some ignorant folks out there. There are, unfortunately,
nothing to lose, and just whatever. Your anger should never get to that.
Driving,
it's ridiculous.
And driving.
But yeah, y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Everybody watching, be safe, girl. Get your protection. Get your permits, your license to carry. Because I'm gonna say what I want to say off the thing. Yeah, because no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna go into the next. Aaliyah, you gonna take over the.
Yes. So today for our artist, meet the artist. We have a CEO of Pretty Sweat Fitness, Asia Bethay, and she'll be joining us for, to let us know about her business, her fitness, especially with summer coming in, everybody trying to get right. I'm trying to get right. So ladies, fellas too, I know you want to tap into this. So let's
tap in.
let's bring Asia out. Okay. Let me see.
Hey, girl.
There you go. How you doing?
Oh, we can't hear you. Hold on. Can y'all hear?
Try again. You might have to go out and come back in.
There we go.
But yeah, so we're gonna be having Asia on to let us know about her fitness. She's been doing this for some years now, so she got the whole thing. She got the meal plans. She has the classes that she does. Everything.
You might actually have to leave the broadcast.
Yeah, leave it all together.
Okay, I think.
But yeah, so she got everything she's gonna show us, and then we're gonna get into some questions, getting to know more about her and her business, and then of course Kendra blessed us with a good old game. One of them games to get the energy popping. But yes, make sure y'all are commenting and leaving questions.
Okay, perfect.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. Take two. Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Yes, we are. Listen, we are trying to get through this fitness journey, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, Paris and Kendra, I know y'all been working out consistently.
Wow, I fell off. Man, I fell off. I'm wearing my waist trainer to work, but yeah, you still got to eat right and do right. So it ain't too
much. But Asia, let the people know all about your business, your brand, how you started. Give us a good little introduction.
Okay, so my name is Asia Bethay. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I currently reside in Raleigh, North Carolina. I just recently graduated in 2020 from St. Augustine's University. And I started my business, Pretty Sweat Fitness, in 2017. So it's been some years now. I'm definitely proud of it and its growth. And our business caters to women of all statures, of all races. Basically promoting fitness for women 18 plus. And yes, it's been a good journey so far. We provide meal planning. I'm trying not to say, sorry, I'm trying to work on that, but we provide meal planning, workout essentials such as glute bands, waist trimmers, classes, boot camps. We do a little bit of it all. So I'm just glad.
I was steady talking and was steady muted.
Yeah.
I was talking.
Yeah, I was just saying if we was all
I think I'm back in.
There you go.
Okay, can y'all hear me? So we provide workout classes, seasonal workout classes, boot camps, glute bands, waist trimmers, coming soon, the hair removal, different things. So I'm just excited where the brand has gone since 2017. I'm just excited to be able to share it. The community has been very supportive of my brand since 2017, and just seeing this growth and seeing the support I have has been an amazing feeling. So just jumping on podcasts like these, and definitely grateful to be able to share my brand and share a little bit of what I do on the collective status. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
I definitely have one of the glute bands, so I know the things work. Like, you ain't got to do that many. You can do like 10 and you don't feel it.
Oh, yeah.
It's no
sure. Quality over everything.
What, working out?
Her glute bands. Can you hear her, Paris? Oh, my. You might have to go in and come back, go out and come back in, Paris.
Yeah. Oh, so y'all talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, she can see. Child, it's the technical difficulty sometimes. But yeah, so I definitely know they work really good. So definitely quality over quantity. You want to show? show some of your I know you have some.
Yes, I did bring my stuff. So I have our glue bands. These are one of our best sellers. Honestly, everything that comes out of Pretty Sweat is a best seller for real. These are sold out right now, but these are one of our bands that we have. Good for resistance training, leg workouts, ab workouts, and here we have our logo. Very durable, very stretchy, something that is not going to break or bend. Something that you can't find in stores. So if you do want a glue band, you definitely have to get it from Pretty Sweat Fitness. Also, we have our waist trimmers. This is the all-in, do-all, be-all. And so our waist trimmer is something that I just recently brought out in March of 2020. So this has been a really good product that's on the market and something that is really near and dear to my heart, only because like we know there's a lot of waist trimmers that are, I wouldn't say waist trimmers, waist trainers that are on the market that don't necessarily work, being the fact of, it's uncomfortable. People don't want to wear it because number one, it's uncomfortable, it's not fitting, it's tight. And like Paris was saying earlier, your diet has to be right with anything that you're doing. I can give you this and say wear it every day, but if you're not eating the right things, if you're not exercising at least 3 times a week, then this is something that's not necessarily going to work for you. Now, if you're in an environment where it's hot, you're sweaty, you're standing up, you're walking around, you're going to sweat. So basically what's in this waist trimmer, I'm going to stand up a little bit. It has neoprene on the inside, which helps you sweat. And so the material is going to basically, I just worked out, so y'all might be able to see a little bit, but it's going to help you sweat. And it's also adjustable to where it's going to work for any body type. So I made it this way, being that it's going to be kind of like a one size fits all. Two, it's going to be comfortable. And once you lose inches off of your waist, oh, look at my ass trying to peek out. Stop.
Okay. Look, the proof is in the pudding.
I'm going to try it on for y'all just so y'all can be able to see. Let's give the girls what they need today.
Okay.
So,
grab us up.
Grab us up.
I'm giving commercial vibes right now.
Okay.
So you on a roll.
And so what's good about this is the fact that number one is comfortable. That's the biggest thing, because when you work out, you want to be comfortable. So this is going to be able to fit anybody from a extra small to extra large. And I'll just show you here. So say if my stomach was, or my waistline was bigger, I can wear, let me try to get my logo right. I can wear this and be 2X, 4X, and it's going to fit me. And it's going to be comfortable on me. And if I was to lose weight, right, this is me where I am now. Say this is a year later, right? I still get to keep my waist trimmer, and I'm able to still get the same results, being the fact that it's adjustable to me. It's not anything that I'm going to grow out of, which is the bang for your buck, because you're paying for what you're getting, but you're also comfortable in the same time. So that's the best thing about that. So number one is definitely our waist trimmers and our blue bands. If you would like to, gaining your legs, gaining your glute area, which we all do. Let's be real. We want to have strong legs, strong glutes, and lift our butt. And honestly, a natural butt lift, it's your glute band. It only takes 30 minutes a day. Do a few glute exercises. 10 minutes, 30 minutes of just doing your glute exercises, you will see a difference in a few weeks to months, to be honest, when it comes to your glute growth and your leg growth. So that is a little bit about the products. Now, I also have on my website at Pretty Sweat Fitness, so we have our workout plans, our meal plans for somebody who kind of needs that guidance. Because first and foremost, for me, when I started working out, I needed a plan. I needed to kind of have a structured plan. Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to eat? How am I going to get there? And honestly, like as women, and men too, like you need that push. Sometimes you need somebody to push you or a trainer to push you. But if you don't necessarily need a trainer, like workout plans are best for you, because it's something that you can always go by. My workout plans, you will always have them. They'll be downloadable, so you'll always have access to it. And it's an ebook, so you'll be able to pull it out on your phone, your laptop, anytime you need it, and they're always very affordable. Lastly, my boot camps. I will have a boot camp in Charlotte. I will be collabing with at Ladies Night Training in Charlotte. We will be having a boot camp on May the 3rd at 7:30. So if y'all want to come get that work with me and just see about, see a little bit of what I do and how I train and how I get these gains, and I can help you do the same, then definitely come out for our camp. And it has no cost, so just come out in Charlotte. So that's a little bit about me and my products.
Okay. Yes, we'll be restocking on the glute bands.
So the glute bands will be restocking next month. The waist trimmers will be restocking on May the 7th. Okay. So the glute bands will be back very, very soon. I'm trying to push out those next month. But like I said, quality over anything. I want to make sure I put out the best, and they do go fast. So I'm just excited. I want to be able to give more value and just give more and be able to, give everybody what they want for real, because they're no joke. Glute bands, honestly, resistance training and